we've had a very good off season. Guys been working hard. Kind of feel a little cooped up. I mean, obviously today's a nice day. Been able to utilize getting out on the soccer field quite a bit. But, you know, being in the gym, we just want to get out and get our spikes in the dirt. So our guys are really excited. We had a really good fall. Like I said, this offseason's been great. Just been chomping at the bit just to get back outside and play somebody else. It's going to be interesting again. You know, besides Wofford, you're talking about two other schools that have been inside. I know Boston College has a bubble, but again, very aggressive teams. I know Army, Coach Reed, they're very aggressive. Same with Boston College. I think Wofford led the nation in stolen bases last year. So again, I think they're going to be very similar to us, but they're going to be very aggressive. We lost quite a bit from last year, but we have a lot coming back. And I think one of our strengths is going to be our pitching. That being said, it sounds ironic, but that's one of the big question marks for us. We've got some really quality arms. Where everybody falls into place, that's probably the thing I'm most anxious about. We've got some older guys, even though we lost a lot of guys last year position player-wise. We've got a lot of older guys to fill in. It's our pitching right now. Again, we lost, Vinny Natoli, Scott Cleaver, Marcus Kuykendall. We lost a lot of innings last year. We've got some good arms. Again, like I said, I think it's going to be our strength, but that's also not sure how it's going to go the first couple weekends. Himself last year as that role. Same thing with Andre at shortstop. It's good to be strong up the middle. The transferring with Timmy O'Connor. Again, he's going to be a big asset for us. But again, if he would go down or something like that, we have Dave Morton in center field. So again, I feel very good about the depth there. Selby Shademo coming back. He's going to be battling with Dave Morton at second base. So again, we do have some depth, but obviously you don't want to get the injury bug to see how good that depth is. I think we could be very offensive, but championships are won on defense, and again that starts on the mound, and that's I kind of alluded to that a little bit earlier. But I do think we're going to score. Yeah, but again, to say you're going to score 6-7 runs every game, that's not going to happen, even in college baseball. So again, we've got to stick to our plan and again have our good approaches, quality of bats every time. But I do feel good about our offense. Well, we'll find out that first day. Rylan Bannon is going to start at third base. Again, right there, we have also, Chase Puente is fighting for playing time over there, as is Ethan Schmidt. But I'd say Rylan right off the bat, pitching-wise, we've got some young arms that are going to get out there. Whether it's Garrett Schilling to Zach Lowther to trying to think of some other guys. Again, they're Damian Richard. Those guys are going to see some innings. Brandon Johnson. We got a lot of guys that are going to again fighting for innings. So those guys are going to get out there. Whether they're ready or not, they're going to be called upon. So we'll find out where those guys are. Yes and no. I mean, again, having Selby Shademo come back, and he was hurt last year. Him coming back is going to be a big plus for us. Again, if he can come back to the form he was before. Same thing with Pat Jones. Pat Jones has been hampered a little bit through his career, and he's finally healthy, and he's been full go. Hasn't missed a practice. So again, those guys, I wouldn't say they've been waiting in the wings, but just the injury bug has hit them a little bit, and I think this year they're going to be healthy and ready to go. Same thing with Adam Hall. Adam Hall had a decent year for us last year, but he's that's 1 year off Tommy John. I think really once you get to 2 years out, I think that's when you really show your true colors, and it's going to be interesting to see how Adam pitches this year. We got great kids in the program. I say kids, great young men. It's evidence on what they've done on and off the field. We have a 3.3 team GPA this past semester. Got great leadership from Joe Forney and Jacob Bodner and Derek Hassenbeck. Those guys have been and Brian Bruning. Those guys are our captains. But we have a lot of seniors this year, and it really permeates through the younger guys. But we do have a very good team chemistry, a good bond. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes once we start playing. It's easy to say that in the fall because everybody plays. Once you start putting lineups up and guys start to adjust to the roles, we'll see. But I really do like the feel of this team so far. Obviously, we would like to get back to the Big East Championship and go to the regional, but that's way too far ahead. Obviously, those are kind of pipe dreams right now for us. Again, we got to get ready for Army and Boston College and Wofford this weekend, and really kind of take it one pitch at a time, one inning at a time, because it's too easy to get caught up in down the road type things. Even though we talked about that in the off season, now that the season's here, it's very cliche, but it's one pitch at a time.